Okay, we're here with Yared Nuguse, 1302 at BU 2024. How'd you feel about the race?
I felt pretty good about it. I mean, I just coming to this race, I had no expectations. It was kind of just go out there and see what I can do on a fast 5K. It's kind of exactly what I did. I felt pretty strong through it and made a pretty tough move. And then I felt a lot less good a couple laps later. So it was just live and learn from not running enough 5Ks. But yeah, I felt pretty good about it overall.
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time you felt like that in a race?
Probably the last time I ran a 10K, which was cross country, and I got 140 something. But yeah, it's been a while to feel not as fast. I kind of felt in my head, I was like, this is around the spot relative where I'd go in a 1500. This is where I should run a 5K.
Yeah.
And it didn't really pan out that way.
Yeah. Well, I remember Dathan said after Prefontaine, he's like, if you break 345, you don't have to run a 5K. And now you're out here doing it. So what happened?
Basically, I was kind of just very easily convinced. I mean, I was I didn't really want to or care about it, but he was like, you already ran a fast 3K, and it's just everyone else is gonna be running it, and I felt a little left out. I love my guys, and I didn't want to be running a 3K by myself, and the only way I could do better is to run a 7:27 or something. So I was might as well give the 5K a try, and just see what I can do in a sense.
Yeah.
Now I know what I can do, and I know I still don't want to run it. So yeah.
So wait, this is the Olympic standard. You have it. Is there any chance you'd run it at the Olympic trials?
No. So glad I got the Olympic standard, but yeah, no, never again this year.
Yeah.
100%.
On the Coffee Club podcast this weekend, Ollie Hoare kind of threw out that you and Dathan may have discussed the world record in this race. Is that true?
No, he was you can run low 1250s, which could insinuate the world record, but I think he just meant more sub 1255 in a sense.
Yeah.
Which I felt was also reasonable. But yeah, I think that race went out a little slower than it was supposed to. I couldn't really tell, but I think also just I wasn't quite as, feeling quite as fast as I would have liked to really go for it. So yeah.
Where do you feel you're at training wise right now compared to this time last year?
I feel I'm still probably a little bit better than I was last year. I feel even though the race might not have shown that, I feel I'm doing workouts a lot better than I had in the last year. And I feel in an event that I'm more situated with and comfortable with, I could see myself doing something a little bit better than I did last year. So I'm really excited to kind of see how that goes.
Yeah, that would be the mile at Milrose in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So you kind of talked about the world record there as well. Is that attempt still on? You still think that's feasible?
Yeah. I feel I still at the end of the day, I'm not really a 5K runner yet, and I feel I know. I feel I'm better than where I was a year ago, and so I feel that's still very possible for me. Just something I really just want to go out and see what I can get, especially in a race where it won't be as it'll kind of just be on me to do it. So it'll really just be up to me in the moment to just really push myself and go for it. So I really like a race like that.
And it sounds like your plan is to do USA Indoors and World Indoors if you make it. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Why'd you guys decide to go to that meet?
I think a big part of it is just I was really, I don't need to run the 10K. That's what everyone else is doing if they're not doing World. And I feel it'd be a really good opportunity to go and get a medal at World Indoors. I feel I feel I'm really at a good place in indoors usually. So I really want to kind of see what I could do on the world stage in March, and then still have plenty of time to gear up for the Olympics. And my next big races are going to be in May. So I might or end of May really. So I might as well kind of go for it and just see what I can do.
Well, that's awesome. I think a lot of people will be excited to see that. So appreciate the time. Congrats on the personal best, and we'll see you at Milrose.
Thank you. Appreciate it.